Welcome in Jonathan Kerner from Free Sleeve, which is redefining cold therapy and compression. Jonathan, thanks for the time.
Cory, thanks so much for having me.
You got it. Now, the pursuit of recovery in fitness and sport, it's become a crucial part of the athlete's journey. Tell me the role that Free Sleeve plays in that.
Well, it's an interesting story. So the reason the whole company came about, our owner and creator, Mike Reardon, developed it for his daughter, who at the time was an Olympic level athlete training in gymnastics, and a tiny little thing at the time. And, she started coming home on a daily basis, just with every ache and pain from, muscle sores or broken bones, and would come in with just tears on her face and really ready to quit the sport. And he searched high and low for a product out there that would fit her stature, just couldn't come up with anything, and decided to go into invention mode and develop a Free Sleeve. So we originally launched it as a cold therapy product for young athletes. As we began to add bigger sizes, that's when our elite athletes, our pro athletes, even the world's strongest men began to come on board.
Now, you mentioned certainly there the aspect of it being involved with fitness. That's kind of how I learned about it, was through the CrossFit community. Tell me how, where the point was where you guys noticed that it was catching on and that it was becoming more than you guys maybe anticipated, and it just being something for young athletes to use.
Well, I think it was when we first launched back in 2016. Our first trade show was the Fit Expo out in LA. First time really seeing the product manufactured and, unboxing it and really putting it out. And the level of attention it got from athletes of all ages, we knew we were onto something. We weren't really reinventing the wheel because cold therapy's been around, but we put a spin on it where it's 360 degrees of even cold therapy and compression, something that's hasn't been out there in the marketplace in the past, but it's a very comfortable cold therapy treatment. You're able to be flexible while using it, so it's treatment on the go as well.
I've seen shirts where you can pack in cold compression. Certainly you have competitors, but what is it that you guys feel like? Is it the mobility? Is it the ease of it that really sets Free Sleeve apart?
I think it's all encompassing. Products are coming on the market now, but it's the fact that ours is made in the USA. It's a very comfortable, it's a solid base gel that's wrapped in a very comfortable fabric. So the fact that it's a one-step process, you're not taking a product out and having to fill it with gel inserts or ice packs, anything like that. You're simply taking this out of the freezer and sliding it on your arm or leg. We offer multiple sizes. We can do anything from a wrist and an ankle all the way up over quads and hamstrings. So I think it's a one-step process that really sets us apart from others.
Now a partner at Lake Point Sports, what are the challenges in getting a foothold in a more traditional sports, one, and then secondly, in catering to youth? I think we all know in our younger years that recovery wasn't always something you think about. What are the challenges when you're trying to get young athletes to kind of think about that process of recovery?
Well, that's one thing, again, when we started the company, how are we going to attract that young audience? Because as an ex-athlete myself, we know and we promote the active recovery. It's not necessarily just when a young athlete is injured, go put cold therapy on. The active recovery part of it is, hey, when you get done with practice or a game, throw the Free Sleeve on, as to help reduce inflammation, any kind of pain they're experiencing, but it's going to help prolong their career. So really the educational piece for us is what we strive to tell these young athletes.